Welcome in, everybody. This is the penultimate round of the Rebel Big O Division 1 season. My misspelled T's are up against the first placed Ghouls Gone Wild, top of the division. And I won't say I need a result to keep my playoff hopes alive, because I checked and I've worked it all out and I definitely could lose this game and still get in. But it's fully out of my hands if I lose, so I would be relying on other results going my way. So really do need to try to get a result here if I can, which is going to be tough because we are missing our tree. No tree on the Wood Elf team. They're MNG'd. We've got 12 players, but it's very much going to come down to whether or not El G'day and Lady G'day can carry us, I think, because the roster looks pretty thin beyond those two superstars. The Striking's roster looks pretty scary to me. We've got two mummies with block, both with guard, one with stand firm. We've got a mighty blow guard white. They are missing one white for this game, which is nice. A movement 8, a sure hands block ghoul, a block sidestep ghoul, two wrestle ghouls, a wrestle zombie, and a stand firm zombie as well, which is fun. Yeah, I think this will be very, very tough indeed, but can only give it our best go. It's all we can do. A tree appeared out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Popped into being. The Undead win the coin toss and take the ball. So we will bench our one turner. And then I've got to put 3. I hate that I've got to put 3 linemen on the line and no tree to protect them against all this mighty blow. But what can you do? This is the team we have. It's not the team we want, it's the team we've got. They haven't got any tackle, so I think we probably make it one of the catches that goes in this line of 4 here. We'll flip you so we've got the speed on both sides. Frenzy in the middle. And off we go. Morning talk. Hey Kindrin. Hey Collie. It will be just this one game and that's it for this stream because I don't have a lot of time today. I have got some things done this morning, which is good. I need to be productive every day between here and Athens, but I do feel like I'm being pretty productive, which is good. But yes, as I've just been saying, this was a league game that needs to get done between now and Athens, and this was the time when it suddenly looked like that me and my opponent could do it, so we thought, let's try and get it done. I did see Torquemada, and we're very unhappy because we've looked at our opponent's rosters and they seem like good rosters and good players, so we're not happy about it. What we were hoping for was terrible rosters and players who are playing Blood Bowl for the very first time in their lives. Cheering fans is for me. Okay, so if I do an injury by fouling this drive, I will get 2 SPP. Not that likely to happen. Classic 4 hours to play your next door neighbour situation, yeah. Isn't that always the way? Isn't that always the way? Okay, not dead. Removed, which isn't ideal, but not dead. With only 12 players and no tree, I'm going to celebrate every time they don't die. Not dead gives us some chance. They might come back. English breaks fast, not breaking fast. Always love to see that. %100% armor breaks we're not so keen on, but Leap Sang Suzhong also stays on the pitch. I wonder if they'll foul. They have got a bench of one zombie. Obviously, we do have mighty blows, so there is some risk to them of us punching back. Hmm. I really want some dodge on these linemen. It's so weird with Wood Elves in leagues. I wonder if I just play them wrong, because I've been doing like random generals on the linemen, but actually maybe the team would be better if it just cost more, but all these linemen had dodge. Like maybe that would just be a better team. Because just basing them up and making me roll 2 pluses when I've got 3 rerolls, it's pretty smart. Like, honestly, it seems like a good strategy. So we're going to 3 dice this catcher. Does get the POW. Boo. But that is the one that doesn't break armors. That's good. Don't have an obvious player to foul that one. Like that's obviously the most attractive of the foul targets because it's got good catcher. They'd have to go 1, 2, 3, 4 double rush to foul it, which again could do. Ross, that's not a toy. No. No. Good boy. Sorry, what did I miss? This moved in here, they picked the ball up, and that looks like it. I mean, this looks like a pretty obvious blitz target. We've got a ghoul here at the top of the formation. Would mean I could dodge that out as well. So I think that's an easy decision. Sadly, we don't knock it over. We double skull. Do power on the reroll.
Should probably say something meaningful to all our cabal vision.
Oh, we like that. We do like that. It's only a zombie, but it's still player off. Does regen, but that puts us 10 on 10 on the pitch at the moment. Power that one as well. That's nice. Do not like that we've had to spend a reroll already. But 2 stuns that turn and a removal. Not bad at all. Definitely like forces the undead to think a bit about their positioning this turn. No, I paid full price for the Dauntless on this War Dancer. It was a slightly short-term decision because I was playing against some lizards and I felt like I was really overmatched because I was down 1 War Dancer. I would much rather it be a random because I think random Dauntless on War Dancer is really good. But yeah, it was me taking a choice for a game I felt like I needed to win, which I then didn't win anyway, so I drew it. I found my roster. I'm very relieved I did take 2 block trees. Woo! Oh, yes, please, Dizzy. Yeah, no backseating. So we're going to go for the catcher again on 3 dice. Pretty sure here. Just kind of what I intended. Like I didn't want them to blitz the War Dancers, so I just thought if I'd put that catcher there, they're going to blitz the catcher. It's not like I want the catcher getting blitzed, but I'd rather the catcher gets blitzed than the War Dancers, so... Removal makes it scarier for them to blitz here actually as well. Like the removal's really nice. Like removal and 2 stuns just actually leaves them a little bit thin for a turn. Oh, I can do that message to see. You need to boot up your computer. But thank you for reminding me. So they've got the cage, they can foul this. And they do get the regen here, which I guess makes it a bit more easy to foul. Gets a stun. Come on, ref. Bloody refs. Refs never do me a favour. We could come all the way around here for a surf, I think. Be a pretty rough one though. We'd have to go like the hard dodge in there, I think. When I say rough, I think it would be insane is what it would actually be, so let's not do that. We could try to Dauntless hit a mummy here. It's an option. If we're not doing that, then what are we blitzing? Extend you around to hit this one. If we stand both those up and it's a Dauntless or a 1 dice, which isn't the worst. Let's put something in front of this. That annoyingly goes 2 into 1 at the moment, so I don't want to take it until I've put someone else in there. We're rolling very well on these armor breaks, which is nice. This is a good skill. Oh my god, another armor break. Oh, KOing mummy, that's so good. So good. Alright. Alright, Wood Elves. I see you. I see you, Algaday. Bringing the violence. So we've got the screen here, we've kind of got it here. Actually, I could just leave that there because it means that when you stand that up, I've got the 2 dice into 2 dice on it again. Right, let's go Mighty Bow. Was it even Mighty Bow that did it? It was Mighty Bow that did it. Mighty Bow needed for the armor break. Long way to go, but pretty nice start to this drive. Punching that so it goes on to the mummy, I like it. Give you the extra hit, although you don't need it, because you get the power. English breaks fast, continuing to defy the breaks fast name. And still we're cheering even if it wasn't needed. Yeah, exactly. I think they have a keg, unfortunately, so that mummy will probably come back, but it'd be nice if it didn't. Makes the dodge out, it's a shame. Okay. Well, we have options here. We could go for 2 dice on this mummy, which could open up a hit on the ball. Like 1, 2, 3, hit from here. Have to do a hard dodge into there, but we could also just surf this mummy, and I'm really tempted just to do that. Walk is good skill. It's going to go for 1 dice, but I think it's worth it to try to get this off. Juggernaut for the win. Doesn't get hurt, sadly, and we do need to rush here because otherwise we're getting surfed. Go here, might still be able to surf me. Well, be hard though because you need to fill that square. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, well, worth it, I think. Lovely pal. Oh my god, these armor breaks are insane. Can surf that. You could just blitz it there and blitz there, but if you do that, you're all staying where you are, so I'm going to let that happen. Both mummies off the pitch. We love that. And the other mighty bow also stunned right now. Do not love being down to 1 reroll. But that, I mean, that had to be worth it, right? Like, that had to be worth it, getting the mummy off. Like, you never know, we might even have killed it because it's a surf, so... Had to be worth doing. Unfortunately, I would have loved to get more containment on this. Like, unfortunately, there is a world where they just score this turn. And I think if they can do it, it's not a bad way to go, is it? Because it gets you 1 mummy back for sure and might get you the other one back because it's 3+, I think, with the keg. Yeah, it looks like that's what they're going for. It's not easy, though, because if you want to hand off, then you're going to have to dodge through on 4s. There's no nice play here for them, right? Like, anything they do is pretty significant failure risks. Okay, they are going for the handoff. Fail the dodge. Fail the dodge. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, now this is definitely looking good. So let's be really careful not to stuff it up. Who do I want carrying this ball? Maybe catcher. Surf this first, that frees up this catcher. Like, the greedy part of me wants to surf that and still have a blitz, but I think maybe that's just like an unnecessary level of greed. I think I'm definitely overthinking, like, where's this going to be safe afterwards? Like, now if you could pick it up. go move this first. We go that square. Don't hate that square. Do hate that.
The ball is in the player's
No rerolls. Do hate that a lot. That, however, is great. Okay, no rerolls, but also quite a lot of missing undead, and we have their ball. What have they got left? They've still got 3 ghouls, and they've got this white, and then a couple of zombos.
The thing is how it brings everyone together in a common
It's a
joy.
pretty hard dodging transact from there.
Dwarfs, men, even beastmen sharing the delightful violence in the same stadium and all
I
desperate.
think having the wrestle off is really nice as well. Definitely a nice bonus. Here comes the blitz. Just going to blitz the war dancer. Yeah. Okay, ball has to go first here. And I think just getting away from our end zone is definitely a good thing. How far can you go without rolling any dice? So we get you like there. Let's do that. Gives us someone to base our positioning off. Okay, everyone else is a bit scary because this dice is going to have to be rolled here, aren't there? It's definitely a world where we surf this, but we've got no rerolls for it. It's a pretty nice piece to surf though. Be worth trying. Well, sometimes you just roll a power instead. Diced by success again. So 1 dice goes with the guard. So 2 dice that would go into a 1 dice. I hear you, Russ. I hear ya.
They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
Need to be close. So close that you can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
I mean, the armor breaks have been bonkers. They really have. Like, the armor breaks have been totally stupid. In my favour.
The Bank of Altdorf. It's said there is
One dice block does not get the knockdown. Into a full skull. Wow. Sorry, striking. This is brutal. I don't know if striking will watch this back or not, but yeah, if you do, you have got my sympathy on this one. Put that in there so at least you can't sidestep forward if we don't knock down. We do knock down. Probably should have moved the ball up further first. Do it now. So sidesteps, this is their decision. Do I want to follow here? I think so. Okay, just badly hurt. That's absolutely fine. It's out of this game. That's what matters to us. One goal down. Let's move the ball. I should have done that before. Just make that even further from trouble.
A good coach always uses the right player for the right job.
I was trying to be safe there and avoid the 1 in 9, but if I'd rolled that on the goal, we could have knocked down the goal. Oh well. We've run into some quite rough dice this season, so in the scheme of the season, maybe we were due a nice one, but from striking's point of view, pretty rotten this game. Get us the blitzing on the lineman. I'm still not counting chickens because I've seen games swing pretty hard from first half to second half before.
Rotting Cadaver by Tommy Hilfiger.
We've just got to go after this one, don't we? It's there. Star player here. Can we make it a 3 dice? Not easily, so we do the 2. Another pow. Justice there. Pretty sure none of these can get to the ball, so let's give that a 2 dice.
Can't argue with that call, can you?
Lovely.
No, that'll help a player move without risk.
There's only one word to say.
No knockdown on that one.
Words, a sound. Crunch.
So they had 12 players and they have got a kick, so there's still a pretty good chance they can get back to 11 at the moment, so second half can still be perfectly tough, to be fair. Still a lot of Blood Bowl to happen here. It would definitely have felt better if we managed to get another casualty on the board, but we haven't. Not that I'm complaining, because the situation has been, as I said, definitely a dice in our favour. Second KO means we could be below 11 as well. Zero chance I roll any dice for scoring here, because I have rolled double skulls before. Greed tea. Not going to do any greedy things for us. Mummy does come back, which is a shame, but they did leave the ghoulies stay out, which means they are on 10 and we're on 11, so we've got an extra player. It was definitely nice having no mummies on the pitch. It was definitely nice having no mummies on the pitch. My goodness, that was a treat.
Replace that player before they lose any more.
So just the one wrestle ghoul and the speedy ghoul. Sidestep ghoul stays out. I think we're happy to try, and try is the word here, because when people say, oh, just do a 2-turn, those people clearly haven't played Blood Bowl, because just do a 2-turn is never as easy as that. But I think we don't need to Daka here. I think we just try and score if/when we can, because like a touchdown going 2-0 up would put us in a very strong position, wouldn't it? So I think we don't need to Daka. Like if we Daka and it goes wrong, we could lose the ball near our own zone. So that's not my plan. But now what will happen is they'll get a blitz and I'll get forced into a Daka anyway, because that's what always happens when I say I'm not going to Daka. As soon as I say I won't Daka this time, the game bullies me into doing a Daka anyway. We could use Dauntless to try and punch in the line here, but I think that's a fool's game. I think that's just a way to get ourselves into trouble we don't need to be in. So let's not.
Bob, do you think that touchdown will be more interesting than that?
Short kick is scary. Once again, we've won cheerleaders, even though they've got a cheerleader. One of my players gains a primary of my choice. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Let's give someone dodge. I've been saying I want more dodge. Let's just give an extra lineman dodge, I think. Or is it chosen the player for me? No, okay, I think I did choose that player. Okay, good. I'll have an extra dodge skill. Oh, I could have just given the thrower leader. That's what I should have done. Oh well, an idiot. So, we can definitely reach that with the one we want to reach it with. That's good. I'm going to put the scoring threat. No, I'm going to do the blitz first before I do that. So, put an extra body over the ball for when we quad skull. Extra body in here to just reinforce that screen. Let's send one player forward this way, because scoring threats on both sides sounds even better. Not a double skull. Not a knockdown either. Well, that's not ideal, is it? We haven't picked the ball up. I I did that before the pickup because I thought if there's snakes, at least we haven't used a team reroll. So at least we haven't used a team reroll. But the ball is on the floor. That is the reason I did it, is because I thought if this is a snake, then I won't have used a team reroll on it. But in some ways, I'm thinking if we'd done that, at least we'd be close to the ball. I'm getting flashbacks now to my game against Linen, where in the second half I just could not roll a single 2+ and just kept snaking everything. Let's hope it's not another second half like that. Hey, Benny. So there is a world where they go for the ball here. It's not like a easy one, obviously, because there is a double screen in front of it, which is a thing I'm pleased about. I guess with hindsight, I wish I'd put the Mighty Bow 1 closer, but that's kind of a thing I'm only saying because of the snake there, right? Like, if I hadn't snaked and I picked up here, I'm happier with this here than 1 square closer, so that's kind of probably a results-based analysis rather than the correct way of thinking. Okay, just going for the top scoring threat. Gets the POW. I can't complain about this after the first half, but it is still bad. It is still bad for us.
Stone X3 sponsoring this sport when you were playing, Bob?
Well, polishing cream manufacturer? No. I got no idea where these guys came from.
I think we've got to come this way now, which means we've probably got to pick up with this one, which is not plan A, but you don't always get to have plan A, do you? So in theory, you could get to like here without rushing.
Scoops up the ball.
Somehow I've miscounted that, and I cannot go as far as I thought I could, but it's okay, this is fine. It's not good, but it's fine.
You can usually strangle them in.
Good and fine are two distinct separate things. That helps. Well, we got the ball, that's the most important thing. Still got a couple of scoring threats for this turn, which is always nice.
I'm looking forward to these next few
Would have been
matches.
nice to get further this way. Just be away from the mummies. Maybe there was a more aggressive player could have gone for that would have done that. I mean, I guess the thrower could have got it and thrown it back here, but that just felt crazy, like rolling those extra dice. So I'm guessing 3 dice with the mummy on this one. Yeah, it's the POW. Pretty much forces us to dodge. So if we snake here, obviously disaster. But like they haven't really given us another option, which is smart. What are we hoping for here? I think like this is the space we would like, right? Like this is where we would ideally like to get to. Whether we can do it, we'll have to see, but that's what we would like to do. I've got to roll that one. And if it fails, these two just have to dodge. But yeah, it's a 1 in 81 instead of the 1 in 36. How's it good? Stand firm will keep the thrower on the mummy, but have to live with that.
Here's a real war.
9 movement is a thing. Fine. Obviously knockdown would have been better, but I really didn't want a 1 in 9 there because I might have had to take it and it would have meant I didn't have this player standing up, so I'd rather that we get the push than the 1 in 9. That's a huge dodge. I think I've got to do the greedy here, haven't I? Because this needs to cover the front. I can do it, so. Right. That's huge. They might still go in for the sack play here, so see if we can get this out.
The other player stood there like statues with such easy play. Ace down myself.
Well, not the worst place to fail. Hey, Quincy. So we are... Well, this mummy's just going to punch the thrower anyway. We've lost one mummy. The other one could certainly come up here and rush to be on the cage. Maybe even punch that on a 3 dice. The dodge in to sack the ball is a...
Sometimes the underdog.
6+.
Not this time.
Possible. Always still possible. But tough. Doesn't get the knockdown. Does put the reroll in. Just a 1 in 9. Alright. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Doesn't mean we're done. I can still make me roll dice here. But it's pretty good. I mean, I think there's still going to be awkward dice to roll here, to be absolutely honest, so we will see. The guard is well positioned, like we're a little bit boxed in. We're blocking our own war dance from dodging here to support us. Do that as a 1 dice. Like, what are our options? We could blitz with this one. 1 dice into red dice because of the guard. We could dodge here and blitz that one on a 1 dice. We haven't got block for it. I think trying this hit makes sense. Because if we can even get a push, then that creates a dodge square for you. It's a 2+. Roll the power, that's great. Do we just do the dodge now? I think that's just it, isn't it? Not a snake. Take the dodge down. Alright. We're still not done yet. Like, they've got a movement 8 ghoul. They could score quick and push for a draw here, but obviously definitely like a good position. So they've got 5 turns to score twice. I wonder if the best thing here is chevrons. Just because, like, treat it like a 2-turn. We want to slow them down. We don't want them to score fast. So we go chevrons to stop them from having an easy route to a quick score. I reckon that's the way. Yeah, Frenzy was the worry, Astratorm. Frenzy was the bit that was putting me off. But maybe I still should have, on that second thing, I could have ball carrier blitz, right? Like if I didn't follow with my Mighty War Dance, then I had a 2 into a 1 with the ball carrier, which probably is better than just doing the dodge, right? Because that's a 2 dice chance to knock down, and the second one is still only the same. But it might give you then doing 2 2+s. If you don't knock them down the second time, you might then have to do a dodge as well. So I don't know. Maths is a little bit fiddly in my head for that sort of thing. Like, Behold Corn, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. 27 months, 3 full Twitch pregnancies. That's one of the weirdos. Yeah, so like, I'm trading a 1 in 36 fail by dodging for a 2 dice hit, which has like a 55% chance to knock down, into a 1 dice hit, which is back to being a 1 in 36 to not fail, and only a 5+ to knock down. And if I don't knock down but I get a push, then I have the 1 in 36 still. So I really don't know, like, because you might be trading 1 in 36 for 2, but you're giving yourself a 55% plus a 5+ to not need to roll the 1 in 36. So that's where maths, we're going like above my my fairly basic levels of maths understanding. I think there's lots of people in the Blood Bowl community who could maths that out and be like, yes, it's this. But I am not one of those people. Well, only if I don't roll the power Astrotor, but yeah. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. So it's like a 55% plus a 5+ chance to knock them down, which saves me the dodge. But the trade-off is if I don't make either of those, so if I don't win the 55% or 5+, which is like a 33%, if I don't make either of those, then I have to do two 2+s, rather than just doing one. So, I don't know. Was there a player next to white? Oh, you might be right. Oh, you might be right. In which case, yeah, in which case I'm pretty sure the dodge was correct then. Yeah. If I'm having to do the dodge anyway, then I think the dodge is just right, isn't it?
He's on the ground.
You might be right. I think there was. Because the white was using the guard on 2 players, wasn't it? Well, good line of scrimmage for us. Nothing went splat. I think the armor rolls have been extremely uneven in our favour in this game. So, been very lucky on that. Yeah, exactly. Without frenzy. But the frenzy has surfed the Juggernaut frenzy has surfed a stand firm mummy in this game, so we're not sad we have frenzy. Some situations it does make life harder. But overall, we're very happy with our Juggernaut frenzy. We surfed this mummy in the first half, so.
That's it. Pick up the ball.
Right, so they have not got a 2-turn on, which is good. So if they want to draw this game, they're now looking at a 3-turn, then turning us over in 2 turns. And speaking of surfing, this ghoul looks surfable if we can knock this over. I haven't got any of the fast ones on this side, so I don't mind committing here.
You can't argue with that call, can you, Bob?
No.
Their players are sure. Oh no, my mistake.
Don't knock that over. So should we surf the zombie instead? I think we probably should. Bring you here. I'm trying to touch
These are not spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers.
Sai Red Eye, thank you so much. That's a super generous cheer. Thank you for the 500-bit cheer, Sai Red Eye. I like when the dice roll the yellow symbols and the guys go down. Me too, Sai Red Eye. Me too. I'm going to surf the zombie because the ghoul is no longer surfable on two dice, and we're not going to risk doing crazy 1 dice stuff. So we'll surf the zombie because a player off is a player off.
This may solve this problem of players being eaten by the
And
crowd.
then we'll get you back there. Juggernaut again, just doing that for us just quietly.
Now his body can move freely.
Can't use that one, unfortunately. Oh, we have a hype train. Mostly thanks to that extremely generous cheer. And also Behold Corn sub. Bloodborne would have surfed the ghoul. Would he have surfed the ghoul, or would he have tried to surf the ghoul, failed the dodge roll, and then complained about elves? I think it would have been the complaining about elves version. I feel like striking is having the experience with these undead that I had with Morg last night, when Morg was just refusing to break armor on anything. I feel like if I was striking, I would be extremely frustrated at how little damage it managed to do with all the mighty blow. On armor 8+, especially given that I have done quite a lot of armor breaks just randomly.
Players side.
But like even without that, I think he's just been unlucky. Like even before you consider my luck. Yeah, they are. This looks like we're not even trying for the draw because there's no one in scoring range. So now the soonest he can score is 10-15, which is pretty good for us.
This is gonna be enough to come out on top. They push them back. Personally, I don't deck them.
Dauntless hit.
Oh, look at that.
Fails.
Snottling attacking the
We get the push.
troll.
Again here, there might have been a surf we'd powered that, although it's kind of awkward to get the angle on it. So given the game position, I think we just leave that. We just bring you back here. Pop you in here. Try to dodge you there. Just call this our blitz. It's not that exciting, but doesn't need to be because we're winning. Fine. And again, we cause the removal. Ridiculous. And so, again on this drive, we're currently now 11 elves on 9 undead. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
They are down and surrounded by the opposing team.
In our favour, but still ridiculous. I feel like this whole season has just been very dicey in Rebel. I have lamented a lot when it's been against us, and this time it's for us, and I'm trying to even-handedly point out how much it's for us because it's been a lot for us.
There's only one word to say about this one.
Not words. A sound.
But it really has been a lot for us in this one. Gets KO. Sorry. Sometimes I just forget that like this is a microphone. I just like rest my nose on it, and then you just probably just get like me breathing heavily into the microphone. Literally forget the use of the microphone as the microphone that I'm using. There needs to be a mini game for when the opponent does the 7-minute punishment countdown.
Got any advice for the budding coach
7-minute
then?
punishment countdown. Not everyone has a tree to watch.
They're
Oh, what, like the disconnected thing?
some of these cameras.
This is a path towards ASMR streaming. I don't really like understand what you'd have to do to be an ASMR streamer. Because I don't watch ASMR streams, so I don't know how they work. People say things to me about doing ASMR. I'm like, what does that mean? Bonk that one.
Buddy can move freely.
If I had a go,
We'll put you in so the Dauntless hit at least has
well, I could start
a failure where it's like still one nice. We don't fail, so we can punch this one. With, oh my god, we've MNG'd that mummy unless it regens. It does regen. Striking, breathing easy for next game, but good news for us again. It's turn 15, so we might as well give ourselves a scoring threat. I'm going to stab these up. To be honest, squeeze this cage a bit. Ear licking. Whose ear?
To be decided.
Do I have to lick Ross's ear? Not sure about that. He'd lick my ear if he gets access to it. He licks my foot a lot. Could I do ASMR Ross licking a foot? I know feature a thing on the internet as well, so... And scratch, whisper, breathe into your microphone. Oh, okay, so it's like it's not sexual, but you pretend... It is sexual, but you pretend it's not sexual.
Good call. Intimidation is the key.
Everything is a big thing on the internet, yeah, it's true.
There's only one word to say, Miss
Not words. The sound.
Okay, so they have cleared all the things I put on the cage. But they're going to have a hard time making this very safe, I think. Doesn't really matter either way, like if they score we still win, which is the important thing, but... Our thrower sadly is a long way away and on the floor, so we won't be able to use the thrower. Soft tackle. Does make it through.
You can usually strangle them easily enough.
Need someone to be the assist. I guess it might as well be you. And then we just go for the leap play. So in that case, you can just be here to keep that one busy. Definitely miscalculated here, because I thought this was just 1 2+ and it's like 3 2+. Oh well, we'll try it.
That players earned their wages today. The ultimate weapon of a war dancer is powerful spring.
Don't get the knockdown. So sadly no 3-0 on the cards. Maybe stick that on you actually, just so that we don't have the mummy hitting the war dancers on the final turn.
Not bad.
Let's see if we can get you through to like there. I think makes life a little bit harder. Okay.
They make me fast. And once you grab me, you can usually strangle them easily.
Don't know how much touchdown difference is really mattering, and maybe I'm overdoing this by giving up so many hits, but I know it matters at least a bit. So, Hanky Panky, thank you so much for the Prime sub. 2 months with the Weirdos. It's always been vaguely sexual. Community revolves around getting the tingles from noises, which is the creepiest shit I could say. No judgment here. Like, if it's not hurting anyone, I have no judgment. Hey, Crystal. Like, if people just like nice sounds and that feels good, what's wrong with that? Like, I'm not...
5 gold pieces.
Just because I don't get it doesn't mean that it's like a bad thing.
Get up. Get off the floor. That's quite a mismatch, Bob.
I know. That weedy
Taking their punches, Matey standing up like a champ.
excited, Jim.
Looks like another lovely win. Yeah, this one has been an absolute dicing, Crystal. This one has been an absolute full-on comedy mega in our favour. So, been very lucky. First half, we managed to get both mummies off the pitch by like turn 3 or something on defence. Ooh, chain push? No, not a chain push, just getting the tackle mighty off. I think they were hoping to power it because, of course, like hurting my team does in the medium run, like does help them in the division. So now we're one dicing this one, and then it's just a dodge to score, right? Push it this way, and then it's just 3 plus dodge and score. Yeah. 1 in 9 chance. Doesn't happen, but that's okay. We'll take the 2-1 win. Touchdown difference? Yeah, so like your the difference between how many touchdowns you scored and touchdowns you concede can be one of the tiebreakers if you finish equal on points with people in Rebel. I think head-to-head is the first tiebreaker, so it doesn't come up so often, but it definitely can be a tiebreaker. Well, that was a very, very big win for us in the division. Not gonna hide away from that one. That was a really that's so good. So good. I keep failing to throw vanity passes on this thrower, and I really want them to get leader, so now we can just take leader. That is mega. So happy about that MVP. So happy about everything in that game. That game was, just to repeat, an absolute dicing. Like, with all their mighty blow, what did they do? They caused like a few KOs. Meanwhile, we were... That doesn't feel right. I feel sure I did more than that. Maybe it's just because the serfs made it feel like there was more. But yeah, I kept having more players on the pitch than them. So yeah, very lucky dice game for us. The SVP does not show up straight away in Rebel. You have to validate it. But I will show everyone the league table quickly so I can give you some indication of why this is so good for me, that win. Properties. Okay, done. So, Big O Division 1, which is the division we're in. The game we just played was me here in 3rd place against Striking in 1st place. Top 3 make playoffs. So we're currently in a playoff qualifying position, but we've just started round 8 out of 9. So that will not bring me above Striking. I'll still be behind Striking, but it does bring me up to 17 points, which means that Yasmir and Linen, who are the 2 people who... Well, it means that Lordykins can no longer overtake me at all. Even if Lordykins wins both their remaining games, they can't overtake me. So Lordykins now can't knock me out of playoffs. Yasmir and Linen are the 2 who can. And it means that both of them would have to... It means that Linen would have to win both of his remaining games, because winning a draw would only get him to 16. So that's brilliant. So Linen would now need to win both his remaining games to overtake me. And Yasmir can get a win and a draw, I think, because Yasmir does have the head-to-head against me. So Yasmir, I think, would beat me if we finish tie. So Yasmir's got a slightly easier path. I think they both have 1 bye remaining in their remaining games, which is going to help them. Yeah, Linen gets the bye this week, so Linen's going to get at least one of those wins. But his final game is against Coke Guy, who's a very good Orc player, who's currently 2nd in the table. Yasmir has Coke Guy this round, so actually, like, whatever happens, like, either they're winning or Coke Guy is winning. So Coke Guy have currently overtaken in 2nd place. So even if Coke Guy doesn't beat them, it's not awful for me. Although it's probably best for me if he does just win both, because that, if Coke Guy wins his last 2 games, that just puts me in playoffs. But obviously, like, also if I win my last game, that will put me in playoffs. Is Yasmir or Linen step up, that puts me in playoffs. So this was a really big win. This is not secured a place for me, but it has taken me like a lot closer Oh, touchdown differences before head-to-head? Okay, so that last touchdown might matter a bit more then. We're all quite close on touchdown difference. So yeah, the head-to-head could still matter for the Asmir, but hard to know until things all shake out. I did outblock him by the end, Astrotor, but the only reason I outblocked him is because I got the removals early on. Like on his offensive drive, he was down so many players so quickly, it made it very easy for me to get the blocks. But yeah, banging on Undead is Woodies without the tree man as well. By the way, Zach, like if you have the tree man and you have a mighty blow ward answer, you can say like, "Hey, this happens sometimes," like double mighty blow. But yeah, I was just lucky. There's no two ways about it. Like I've had some unlucky games this season, but that one was just very lucky for me. Yes, round robin group phase, 9 games, and in our group, unfortunately, we started with one team missing, so we had 1 bye week for everyone already, and then Metal had to drop out because his internet provider just was an arse. So actually everyone in this group is getting 2 bye weeks, which means it's a bit of a weird situation overall. But yes, really big win for us in the group. Very, very happy. The team, I wish I could show you what it's going to look like with all the SPP on it, but again, unfortunately, you have to wait in Rebel to validate the game, and that just takes a bit of time. So I can't show you the SPP, but if you're watching on YouTube, we're still going. The run is alive. We've had a couple of huge needed wins in the last couple of rounds. So if you're enjoying that content and you can't wait to see how the final round goes, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.